Today on the Boys channel, we are going to be ranking ourselves from most likely to least likely in a variety of questions. We'll then look at what you guys think and compare the results. Welcome to the Boys Rank Themselves.
Your favorite collection, the Sucker Punch collection, is back and better than ever. This Black Friday, for a limited time, you can get yourself the revamped Sucker Punch collection with a brand new design on the back, brand new colors on the inside, on the... Hey, give it back!
We're also bringing back the hoodie and the shirt. So go to the boys.store and check it out. It's for one day only.
Black Friday.
Black Friday, baby.
Who is the most likely to go broke first?
Molly.
What the f
We know who it is.
Narrator bought 6 Uber Eats the other day.
Oh yeah, it's narrator.
That's you, brother.
Bro, do you know Eddie's watch collection, how much that is, bro?
But he can sell a watch collection. He can't sell your sandwich.
Hold up. There's a simple way. Everyone get your bank accounts out.
Wait,
That's not fair.
before you start having to dig at him because he bought 6 Uber Eats, you two spend the most money.
Out of everybody.
We also
We
have
make them.
different assets and...
Eddie, you can say it. We make the most money.
Can I just say, I think Eddie is the least likely to go broke.
I agree.
Yeah, so we're gonna agree on that. Go to number one.
You should just go one.
Josh, follow me, Josh.
Josh is number 2.
You are very smart with your money. Eddie, however, I think you are the smartest in the group
The
with your
reason
money.
that you're not number 1 is because if you had one weekend where you felt like a superhero, I know you'd probably spend all your money.
I did some serious damage in Vegas.
Yeah.
Narrator.
Narrator, let me put forward to you a little thing here, okay? We went out to buy some like shirts and stuff for Eddie's wedding, and you spent a large amount of money on your necklace just randomly. You have a swimming pool.
I don't.
You put a deposit on it.
Yeah, a deposit.
Okay, so we're getting to the bottom of it. You tore out a closet and then installed a very similar looking closet that was very expensive.
If we're going down the list of our expenses on our houses, let's start naming off some of yours.
If we were judging this off house expenses, you would be here.
Honestly, I just rank it in who makes the most money.
I mean, that's pretty fair. That's pretty fair. And you know, I think in my head, this actually is probably the, like...
Yeah.
Narrator's getting a real job first by the sound of it.
You spent 5,000 Australian on a teapot in New York.
You also spent 4,000 USD on a rock that hangs around your neck.
But also, Molly, while I think that this grading makes the most sense in financial income, I've seen you do some dumb shit with money too.
That's true.
Bro, that is rich coming from you, bro.
Let me put this out there. Together, we had one dinner in Melbourne and almost sent us all broke.
That's right.
That's true.
So as a group, we're probably all gonna go broke together.
That's correct.
Is that your final decision?
Yeah.
I'll now tell you what the fans think of that.
Yeah, what do the fans think?
Number 1, Eddie.
Yeah.
Number 2, Narrator. Number 3, Josh. Number 4, Mully. Number 5, Juicy.
Oh, no way.
How? What do you spend money on?
Nothing.
I can see what the fans think that though. You've got like a Looney Tunes attitude.
Yeah.
This is basically what the fans think is the most responsible in general.
I think that we all have fun, but we are all responsible at the end of the day.
I don't know about that.
9 times out of 10.
I don't know.
9 times out of 10. I come across as a fucking but like, I lay awake at night sweating that I might one day have to go back to the kitchen. So
And then I see you put 3,000 on black.
That's true.
wait, that happened one time. What happened twice?
You sit down at the slot machine and you do $10 bets and you're slapping as fast as you can.
I don't gamble that often, though.
It's a slot machine, not a girlfriend. Don't slap it so hard.
Who is the most likely to embarrass themselves in public?
Oh,
Molly, what the hell do you think you're doing?
that's where he's supposed to be.
Is this talking about like most likely to do it for content or just because we're...
This is in public.
Okay, may I point you to yesterday while we were at the airport and you were not recording and we're in line to board the plane and there's like at least 15, 20 people around us in close quarters like this and you look at Narrator and say, I really got to shit right now, mate. And then Narrator turns red and he's just like, no, seriously, like, I am really gonna shit myself. And then Narrator takes a sip from his cup and it goes, and then Molly goes, that's what it's gonna sound like, mate. That's what it's gonna sound. And people are just like looking. And then Narrator turns red and Molly goes, Why are you so red, man? It's just a little poopy.
Oh my God.
And no one's recording.
Can I add one extra thing that happened very, very recently? Molly just got off the plane. We're sitting in a family restaurant, and Molly says, and that f***ing next door, Karen, God, she's always giving me shit. And this old man comes up and says, can you please be quiet? Because I've got a young family right next to you guys.
My neighbor is a bitch.
That doesn't.
And I fucking hate her.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, you walk straight to 5 anyway, so.
I'm not afraid, but I think you should also join me maybe on 4 because we've also seen you do some very embarrassing shit.
See,
I've never embarrassed myself.
okay. Out of everyone, the moment that you have drinks, you'll do anything. We were literally in a taxi together in Vegas, and you were begging the taxi driver to take us to the Dick and Ball and Shaft Club. Like, you were like, oh, please take me to the Ball and Butt Club.
May I also recall a Vegas story in which Josh is completely off his rocker. It's 2 a.m. and we're walking towards our Uber through a hallway crowded with people. And Josh is like, if you don't let me touch your cock and balls, I'm gonna scream. If you don't let me touch your cock, I'm gonna scream. And I'm like, Josh, please don't. You're like,
Over here. Come over here to 5.
This is interesting.
This is.
I think we know who number 1 is.
Yeah, the moment anything happens in public, you turn cherry red and just walk
Juicy,
off
I
to
think
the
you
side.
should be 3.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I don't think there's anything wrong with being embarrassing in public. I think it's very fun.
You're saying that from literally the most embarrassing spot. That's like someone on death row being like, well, I really don't think murder's like that. You know, it's like,
Okay, well, maybe you guys just got to loosen up a bit. Get on my level.
I'm on number 3, baby.
I'm talking to the narrator and Eddie.
You gotta loosen up a little bit. You're getting a bit silly.
Yeah, you're getting it.
I'm not good at being silly in public.
The audience says number 1, narrator. Number 2, Eddie. Number 3, Josh. Number 4, Mully. Number 5, Juicy.
What? I've been voted number 5 again.
You also have to remember that these ratings that we gave ourselves were from behaviors that might have taken place off camera.
Definitely
They
off
haven't
camera.
seen.
Yeah.
I've never seen you in public getting yelled at by like a senior.
Well, it's because usually I do silly stuff. Like I'll be buying a pumpkin at like Target and I'll look at the cashier and be like, I wish you could see what I'm gonna do with this thing. And he'd be like, cool, buddy. And then I'll just leave.
Who is the worst driver?
Eddie, that's you, bro.
Josh, put yourself at first, all right, Mr. Driving Simulator.
I'm way better driver than you are, bro.
That's not f***ing true. I've ridden in a car. You know, hold on, before you roast me. You just said you're a better driver than Josh. However, you refuse to drive while we're in America.
I strongly believe that I'm a better driver than Josh.
That's bullshit.
During the drifting video, you blew up a car. You took the car off the track like 3 times.
You crashed your Supra while it was 5 inches from the garage door.
Oh yeah, you crashed into the garage door. You took me to your hometown and straight away you took me for a lap around the town and said, that's where I crashed into the library.
Oh, when you drifted that corner and
I also did do that.
So how do we tell who's the worst driver? By who's crashed the most?
no, I think it's just all around.
I'll hear you guys out. You voted me as the worst driver.
Well, you drink drive a lot.
That's not true.
And you speed.
That's not true.
And you
That's not true.
Eddie, I gotta say, I drive behind you in America because I drive in America. I'm not scared. And you've indicating seems a little optional for you. That's all I'm gonna say.
I think this is a bit biased because I'm the one who drives the most out of all the group. When you guys are here in America, like how many times has narrator driven you around versus how many times have I driven
they
you
all
around?
stay at your house.
I think it's like a 95 to 5%. However, I do want to point the fact that while narrator drove 3 hours, which thank you for doing so,
6 hours.
his version of switching lanes is literally
That was bad driving.
I will say that driving those 3 hours there was not the best driving, but that was because we were all tired as doing.
Oh, don't say we. This is you behind the wheel, big guy.
We didn't drive.
So nobody else was tired as
What does that have to do with your driving?
everything. What do you mean?
Look, if you guys want to put me here, that's totally fine, but I have never crashed.
I've never crashed.
You've never crashed, but I would say you were the wildest driver.
Josh has also crashed some cars.
Yeah, but I was drunk, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, that wasn't him. That was the other Josh.
Yeah.
That was the other Josh.
1, narrator.
What the?
2,
go.
Juicy.
The narrator should be here.
3, Josh. 4, Mully. 5, Eddie.
Hey, you know why? Because you guys have shit on me for this before.
Yeah.
If you didn't drive, man, we're not using fucking donkeys anymore, bro.
I will admit though, I do not think I should be number 1.
Like, well, shut up.
You got a golf cart.
Go. Next question.
Who is the most likely to leave the boys?
Is there 6 or 7?
Really?
Maybe.
Wait, no, my bad. I meant like, most likely would be 1, right? No, most likely would be 5. Most likely to leave the boys. Okay, my bad. I meant to go this way.
I'd put Juicy as number 5.
But why?
Because I know the traveling takes a huge toll on you. A huge toll.
There's been times where I've looked at Josh and I'm like, I can't do this. And then I'll wake up the next day and be like, what are we filming?
I don't think that you would ever leave. I don't. But I think that you go through the most amount of shit.
It's like right now you're currently remodeling your house, traveling. You're not around to be at your house. Your girlfriend's in another country, and you have to record with the boys. You also have to take care of your own channel, and it's all just like happening at the same time.
That's not even right now, brother. That's been since the beginning.
This is how I feel. I put it Juicy, Eddie.
Why?
Because you're so successful in your single channel.
You make a lot of money.
I believe in this project so fucking much that this means more to me than just money. Like being able to do all these cool experiences. Yeah, I could do them on my own, but I get to do it with you boys.
Yeah.
Oh!
It's the only logical way I could put it together. You've never at any point even hinted at it, but when I'm thinking about it, I'm like, you'd be fine without it. You know what I mean?
I guess you could put it that. If you put it financially, yeah.
Weird flex.
Mully kind of needs the boys.
Wait,
Mully, go to number
wait, why the f you gotta do me like that, bro?
I'm joking. What do you got tattooed on you?
The boy. No, hold on.
That's right. That's right. You have the Sidemen tattooed on your thigh.
You've said on camera before.
I did that for a video.
You've said on camera before that you would leave the boys to go to the Sidemen.
I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
Narrada, are you thinking about leaving the boys?
No.
No.
This is kind of everything.
What do you think?
I feel like every 1 in 5 days, I'm one slight inconvenience from selling everything and going and living in a fucking jungle.
I know you get the stress gets to you too.
I've thought about leaving. Yeah, 100%, but like...
Well, hang on, Eddie, have you ever thought about leaving?
I've weighed the option before, but I chose to stay.
Okay, there you go. So we're looking for a replacement for Juicy.
One bad day, I'm liquidating it all.
It does get stressful sometimes.
It's purely just because it's so fucking stressful having to travel, going to a different country, and then coming back home just to prep videos.
Yeah.
So that we can prepare for the next trip, and it's like constant.
Not only that, but we've started 2 additional companies. All of us have 4 channels each, including the boys channel and including any other channels that may be starting next year.
It's a lot.
It's more than full time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
But we love it. That's why we're here.
Exactly.
So shut the fuck up and get on your number.
Number 1, Josh. Number 2, Juicy. Number 3, Eddie. Number 4, Narrator. Number 5,
Most likely, why the f how does that even make sense?
It's probably the thing that literally says, I wish I was in the Sidemen on the back of your leg.
Hold on. I feel like I need to clear the air and say, Josh made me get this tattoo. I didn't pick it.
KSI, come and scout me.
Mully, you've changed, bro.
What the f?
Who is the most likely to die first in a horror movie?
In a horror movie.
Sorry, you know why.
Eddie. You know what? Fucking Eddie, bro.
You're a minority and you're already
It's always the minority.
Yeah, and you're sketch, you have the most energy happen during horror stuff.
Narrative should be at 1 because he knows how to kill people for a living.
True.
Actually, he is a trained killing machine.
But also, he is probably most likely to be the killer.
I'd put you there because you're the big skeptic that gets killed in the movies. You're like, this isn't real.
You're the guy who goes like this. You saw a monster out there. Ha. I don't think so. Watch this. And then get eaten
Hey,
instantly.
monster, you're a bitch.
I would rank myself higher because I like walking into dangerous situations like an Ebor. Just after that, I was kind of like, I'm kind of stupid.
Yeah, that was like a moth to a flame.
That was
almost.
like a mass tragedy in Ebor, and I was like beelining straight towards it.
They were at the mass shooting that happened recently.
Yeah. And Josh, weren't you just like, you heard it happen
You
and
saw
you
a
were
crowd
like,
of people and you start walking towards seeing what they're running from?
There was 1,000 people running towards me, and I'm like making my way through the crowd, and Margot grabbed me, and she's like, where are you going?
And you're like, there's something going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have like this YouTuber invincibility mentality where I'm like, that can't hurt me.
But that's not a horror movie. That's a horror life event.
Yeah, okay, so it's just real life logic.
The haunted place, I thought Molly was in trouble and immediately I went.
True.
In dangerous situations, I don't think sometimes.
You'd be easy to dupe.
You're the guy who jumps in the ocean to save someone drowning and then you drown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I think I should be 2. I don't think I'm 1.
1, Narrator. 2, Juicy. 3, Josh.
Whoa.
4, Mully. 5,
Wow.
Motherfuckers. All of y'all, racist.
That's not racist.
What was the main reason why I'm up here? Because why?
Every minority dies, and that's not racist. That's facts, bro.
It's every movie, man.
It's every movie.
Who's most likely to get a sloppy toppy in a gas station bathroom?
Well, I'm going over here.
I think I've done that before.
That'd put you 5 then, big guy. Oh. Yeah, Molly, you go over to 4.
You do belong here.
I've never done that.
But you're the other next one. You're the next in line. I'd put Eddie on 2 and Juicy on 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know Eddie's got that freak about him. It's in there somewhere, you know?
I've never fallen for the free sloppy at 7-Eleven, ever.
Neither have I.
Bullshit.
I could tell a story, but I'm not gonna. But you belong on 4.
Wait, what's the story?
What do the fans think?
What do the fans think?
I don't know, I just made it up just then.
Are you serious?
Motherfucker.
You little.
Well, then why don't you rate us?
Put in the comments what you guys think of this question.
Me and Eddie, bro, got the power rings, brother.
Look, me and Narrator have the infinity rings.
Are you
The
serious?
likelihood of us getting a sloppy toppy at a gas station has drastically decreased
need
to
to-
about
Don't.
0, 0, 0.
You
Yeah.
didn't.
Do we need to remind you about Las Vegas? Narrator at least belongs on 3.
Hey. It's who's the most likely now. Who's the most likely now?
All right, I wasn't in a relationship.
All right, next question, Dose. Sake.
What do we got?
Who is the most likely to get cancelled?
Canceled, Molly, you're 5. Easy. Molly, get up to 5.
May I point to about a whole library of videos on the Sleepy Molly channel?
I've looked at 9/11 like twice per day. Can I have a little counter argument here, right? The question was most likely to get cancelled. Now, technically, yes, that would be me. But also, I feel like people expect it, so therefore my counter argument is Narrator would be most likely to get cancelled because he is the most wholesome one.
So it's like if on South Park they say no one cares, but if Mickey Mouse says it,
Exactly.
right?
True.
I have a whole catalog of monetized videos that YouTube think are fine of edgy shit. Narrator looks at like butterflies and shit.
That is a good counter argument, but it's your spot, brother. Your number 5 is your spot, and you know it.
No, because if we're using the logic of my counter off, I'd be at number 1 because everyone expects.
Because everyone expects it, yeah. I don't know how like deep we want to go with the logic on this.
I think you're just trying to play mind games so you can step on the number 1 for the first time this video.
No, I'm just saying, like, actually, most likely to get cancelled would be Narrator. Imagine if he said the N-word versus me, I wouldn't even get touched.
But that's not how it
I'll
works.
say it right now.
Let's find out.
What do we all think?
I think Molly's 5. I think you're trying to worm your way into my little brain and try to manipulate me.
I think this is a good argument. However, I would argue, based on the things that are said in videos most of the time,
Yeah.
I think maybe even Josh and Molly would be tied for 5.
I can agree with that.
Well, we have to rate. We can't.
We are rating ourselves.
I agree with that.
There have been times, my friend, where
I've let something
you've
slip.
let like dark humor and dark thoughts win.
I've let the intrusive
He's
thoughts
just
win a couple
twisted
times.
and a psychopath like that. He's in the head. He's got a creepy brain.
Okay, why would you say that I'm the most cancelable? Because I look at towers falling and read shit.
You just said it.
I can't believe you're arguing right now. I cannot believe the
You
gourd.
cannot look at even one frame of any disabled person on camera without bursting out laughing.
But there wasn't even a joke said, and you just laugh.
When?
All the time! What do you mean when?
Look, man.
What do the fans think?
1, Narrator. 2, Eddie. 3, Juicy.
No way.
Josh. 5, Mully.
That was very close. You guys were very close.
I can see why the fans would rank it that way.
Why am I at 3?
I do have to say that for this question, my man Juicy is the most saint
Yeah.
He's always the voice of reason behind the scenes on whether we should do certain things or not.
I agree.
Here you go, bro. Go back on one, brother. Just go back on one.
I just like edgy jokes, and I just don't care.
We know.
So
There you go.
it's all good. Get
Who has the most Riz?
the most Riz.
Molly, I need you to get to number one real quick.
For what?
You're finally number one, dude.
You could be number one on this one. You probably got as much Riz as like a fucking candy bracelet or like a shovel.
No, wait. Actually, I think Mully stays at number 5 for this one.
Why?
I've watched him work.
He just gets drunk and screams at people.
Out of respect, I will not name anything, and I will not name a situation. But I have seen.
Oh yeah, remember?
I have seen. He is the Rizzler.
Man's got game.
All right, hear me out. Mully.
Riz up Josh. Right now.
I can't.
Mully, Eddie, narrator, Josh Juicy. Sorry, brother.
Personally, having seen you work, I think I would put you 5 and maybe 4.9.
He means that in a good way. And by the way, I don't do that anymore because I have a girlfriend. So
Yeah, this is all single stuff.
this is like, Narrator, I think you should step up one. I think you got more Riz than Josh does.
I don't think so.
No.
I disagree.
Josh has gotten drunk, looked at me and said, show me your balls. And I'm like, I think I want to.
In my defense, like in this question's defense, I've never seen you or you single, so I don't really know.
That's what I mean, yeah.
So
It's kind of hard to, I think we should probably just share this spot.
we kind of just here again.
I personally think Eddie would be a savage if he was single.
Oh, me too, bro. Your body count would be more than the fucking incident in September 2001.
There
bro.
it is, number 5, yeah.
There, number 5.
What do the fans think?
Number 1, Mully. Number 2, Josh. Number 3, Juicy.
Hold on, wait. This is
Number
least amount of
4,
Riz, though, right?
Narrator. Number 5, Eddie.
It's because I'm fat in it.
I'm just saying, there's a reason we got wives, dude.
This is an aspect that the fans have no clue.
You guys got no fucking idea.
Going off the comments and the Instagram and like everything like that, I knew that the fans were gonna pick this.
Eddie's a very attractive looking man. He's posted some
Not as attractive as
thirsty
you.
fucking photos.
But Juicy.
That's why you're at number 5. You literally just rizzed Molly instantly.
Mully almost turned on the spot.
You are, in my opinion, the most, without sounding too gay, the most sexiest member of the group.
Thank you.
The old photos you used to take, oh man.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
I would, if I was gay, bro.
Who gets offended the easiest?
This is hard.
This is a hard one. Narrator, definitely.
I would have to say narrator.
I agree.
Who gets offended the easiest?
Oh, f***ing number 5,
Narrator
dude.
is like one offending moment away from calling himself Karen, bro.
I'm still pretty bad. I used to be so much worse.
Why do you think he has the Karen haircut, dude?
I'd say narrator. I might even say Mully after narrator.
No.
You're offended right now.
No, you've been offended this whole video.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have.
You've argued every point.
I don't get offended that often.
I think you should go to
No,
number 4.
I think I should be at least 3.
Who would be above you?
but you're 4.
Eddie?
I don't think Eddie gets offended, man.
Yes, you do.
No, you definitely do.
What about that night at the club where that dude, like, you wanted to fight that guy?
Ah, because he disrespected Josh.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Stay on 4. I'll go to 3.
Okay, I agree. Now, I don't know who...
Definitely you. I don't think I've ever seen Juicy offended.
No.
That's true.
No, it's pretty hard.
Yeah.
I think this one, I should be on 3 and you should be on 4.
We should just both stand in the middle.
Sounds like you guys are getting offended by the...
Let's both stand in the middle. We're both standing in the middle.
You can't do that.
Yes, we can.
You're breaking the rules. Mom's gonna be mad.
Now you've offended Juicy.
Number 1, Juicy. Number 2, Josh. Number 3, Eddie.
Yup.
Number 4, Narrator.
What?
Number 5, Mully.
I don't know about that, man.
You guys were so close.
You were so close.
That's cap because, sorry, narrator, but if there was a number 10 over there, I would just like.
I would, yeah.
Dude, we literally said to you the other day, that's your 6th Uber Eats, and you had to write like a 10-page essay on why it was
You
okay.
instantly reply with an essay. Like, well, I needed socks. Where am I gonna get fucking socks?
There is a real reason behind that too. Is like throughout school
See?
and everything.
You see that? You have to povide an explanation because you
It's how I communicate.
go to number 10, bro. Just go step over there.
I said, why do you Uber Eat socks? And you wrote me a book. You wrote me-
Next question, Dose.
Who is the dirtiest?
Who was the dirtiest?
the dirtiest.
Like, do you mean like dirty-minded or like gross?
And hygiene?
Hygiene.
Ah, Definitely Josh.
I'd put myself as number 5, yeah.
I'd probably put you.
Josh and Juicy,
I
bro.
would put Juicy as 5, dude. Listen, man.
Because he's been covered in cheese and stuff.
Nah, I'd put Josh at 5. I would happily go to 4 though.
You have come over to my house not showering for 4 days with a sweatsuit and then waft your pants into my
I did it.
nose.
This is just funny.
Even before then, you smelled like shit.
Well, I know it's bad because you've been at my house for a month just hanging out, and we'll both like hang out every day, and we'll wear the same outfit for like 4 days straight.
Yeah, we're definitely nesters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll like wake up, smell the shirt that I've wore 3 times, and be like,
I would put you as number 1 for this.
Yeah.
I'd put you as number 1.
Sorry, narrator.
I thought it was me at number 1.
I would put him as number 1. I've been around you both, and this man will shower any chance he gets. I feel like Mully says, I need to have a shower more than I'm hungry.
That's true.
Throughout the day. Mully's definitely the cleanest motherfucker I know. Yes, you're finally a number 1, Mully.
Woo! You so Mully number 1.
it's your big day.
I'd agree with this. Juicy's infamous for when you do have showers, you shower for like,
It's like an hour.
yeah.
Yeah.
We don't wash often, but when we do,
That's why I didn't go wake you up.
It's a biblical event when I take a shower. It's insane.
get the crust off.
Yeah, well, I have to get out the chisels.
Yeah.
You know? It takes a while.
You should see my toenails.
No, actually, you should see his fucking toenails. Holy shit. He used it to open up an Amazon box, just casually. It was weird.
Number 1, Narrator. Number 2, Eddie. Number 3, Josh. Number 4, Mully. Number 5, Juicy.
That is fucking cap, bro.
I'm not offended by moving up to 5.
Oh, you are kind of stinky today.
If it wasn't for Josh's toenail, I'd probably be at 5.
He does have really
Dude, it's weird. They're like
nasty.
little like gargoyle toenails.
God, your toenails are fucking disgusting.
I don't even know how you put on your socks.
I go through a sock every day.
Who spends the most money on the boys' Dutch store?
On what?
I'm gonna put you at number 1. Wait,
Oh, we actually have the ranking for this and we've seen
We
it.
actually have the ranking for this. I am actually the top customer of our own product. You're number 1.
I'm number 1.
Because you only live off of the samples.
This motherfucker don't buy shit.
We've actually seen the numbers here, and we obviously, the merch that we make that's at the Boys Store and is super fire, we make it because we love it.
I order it for every single one of my friends back home, and then I'll shoot a mass text out. And then they all come like a fucking horde of zombies. And
Mully actually had to buy more furniture just to put the clothes in.
I have like 3 cupboards now just full of merch.
I have my entire garage is boxes.
Okay, to see how accurate you are, I'm gonna read off the actual amount.
Okay.
So, number 5, we have Eddie with 12,000. Number 4, Mully is 9,000. Number 3, Juicy with 6,000. Josh with 2,000. Number 1, we've got Narrator with 500.
500?
Yeah.
But I bought.
My kid's gonna eat, brother.
You've only spent $500, bro. You do live off samples.
I spent the all of it off of the Blackout collection.
What about the other collections?
It wasn't. They weren't my favorites.
The fans think number 1, Narrator. Number 2, Juicy. Number 3, Josh. Number 4, Mully. Number 5, Eddie.
They were pretty close. Good job, fans.
I buy all my merch for my family and friends.
Smart little fellas out there.
I buy 10 of each item so I can give it away.
I buy 20.
Me too. I only wear 1 set of each collection, but everything else is still brand new in boxes to give away. So if I ever see you in the street,
Yeah.
I ain't giving you shit. Only to my family and friends.
I think it's worth saying, if you think you can beat our score, go to the Boys Store and give it a go. You could be on number 5.
We'll give you a shirt or something.
Tell you what, if anyone beats Eddie's record, like all time,
12 grand.
we'll shout you out in a video.
We'll give you a 10-second time slot with a shout out to say whatever the f you want. Doesn't even have to do with us.
Who is the most likely to accidentally send a picture?
Josh.
Mine were on purpose.
Accidentally.
No. I have done it on purpose every time.
I would say you'd be number
To you guys,
Yeah.
because the reason I say this is because I have a strict rule. I have never sent a nude, and it's
same rule?
to the point where it's become an issue before in relationships.
I personally have not taken a picture of my dick since I was in middle school or high school.
I've never accidentally done it.
I don't know, because like with technology the way it is now, like even on iPhone, to like snap a picture, accidentally click on somebody's contact, accidentally send it.
Yeah.
I would just rather show you my dick in person, dude. Like,
Cool.
Cut the middleman out.
Yeah.
I would say Mully, Narrator.
basically the Riz lineup again.
Yeah, the Riz lineup.
Basically
I'd say
the
the Riz
lineup
lineup.
again.
Number 1, Narrator. Number
hot.
2, Eddie. Number 3, Josh. Number 4, Mully.
Bruh.
Number 5, Juicy.
How the
Damn, bro.
am I up here, bro?
Because you're such a wacky guy.
I might get silly and send people pictures of my dick.
Accidentally uploaded a thumbnail of a penis for this video.
Grandma, don't check your phone. Whatever you do, don't look at your texts.
Expect a dick pic from Juicy shortly.
Who is the most likely to get away with murder?
Narrator.
Josh.
Well, narrator has been literally trained to kill.
Yeah, but he just trained to shoot people. That's all it is.
Not getting away with it.
Like being a murderer.
Eddie, I have over 1,000 acres of almond orchard. They'll never find you.
Most likely to get caught?
That's a good question. I think Mully.
Why?
Yeah. Because you're the worst liar I've ever met in my life. Molly, did you do it? No.
I think Josh would be number 5. 100%. Yes.
You're a very deep thinker.
Yes, and you're also deep into like crime videos and like.
Not even that. I think it's because something that I've noticed is I've had a very revealing month with you.
Yeah, we have.
Something that I've noticed is if you get interested in anything, even if it's as simple as like, I don't know, a rare Pokemon card, you will research it for like 2 days straight.
You go in the hole.
I feel like if you killed someone and you were like, how am I gonna get rid of this kid's body? Let me check Reddit. You'd plug USB into your fucking temple and like download it all. And
Let this be a warning to you.
Okay, that leaves us with us.
4, 3, and 2.
I think there's only one way to settle this 3. Who out of us 3 is the best liar? Start there.
Definitely you.
No.
I don't know about me.
Because
Yeah.
every time he lies, it's pretty. We know he's
I feel
lying.
like it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, that's also because you guys.
I can't recall any time that anyone's ever really lied about
I think it
stuff.
should go narrator here. Eddie should be in the middle.
I think I would probably be number 2.
Do you think?
I think so.
I agree with that, because you get into deep little holes too.
Hey, yo!
Wait, pause.
You got like, you have the most weapons.
If the investigator was like, tell me where you put the body,
Guess.
you know, like I feel like I'd be able to work it.
Number 1, Mully. Number 2, Josh. Number 3, Eddie. Number 4, Juicy. Number 5, Narrator.
Damn.
Wow. Feels good to be down this side. I feel a little bit more innocent.
Why?
Because I can't get away with doing that, Mr. Officer. I would never hurt that fella.
Who is the most likely to become an established music artist?
Eddie.
Eddie's at number 5, dog.
Eddie, Juicy.
I would put Mully stay at 1, bro.
I don't know. Molly on auto tune.
No faith. No faith.
Because I feel like you don't do it, but when you do, you like have a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think like this because Josh would be the producer. He wouldn't be like the actual artist.
I wouldn't be the front man.
He'd be the man behind the scenes.
I'd put Larry higher because he whips out the music. He just starts singing shit sometimes. But I think Mully's got more of a commercial sound.
But who's actually got like the most like passion for music that would most likely, I think it would most likely to pursue a music career out of this? I think that's what the question is.
True.
Then I'd put it this way.
Yeah.
Number 1, Mully. Number 2, Josh. Number 3, Narrator. Number 4, Juicy. Number 5, Eddie.
Shuffled it up a bit there in the end. Sorry, Molly.
They haven't gotten one yet.
No. They almost did.
They've gotten close a couple times, but
All right, we'll do one on the same vein. Who is the most likely to make it to Hollywood?
Again, Hollywood.
Narrator. He's already doing voice acting and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a progression that you could make quite easily. Then I'd say Eddie.
I would probably put Juicy up there.
I agree.
After seeing what you did for the Sick music video, and I think I would put you. I would put you.
Yeah, I mean, that was like my plan before the show was to do music or be an actor. So
I wanted to be an animator for Pixar.
yeah.
there you go.
I think I should go there.
Okay, let's see.
Number 1, Mully. Number 2, Josh. Number 3, Juicy. Number 4, Eddie. Number 5, Narrator.
These guys have no faith in me.
You just wait for the Josh and Mully boy band that's about to hit Hollywood and all major record stores.
Certain tracks when Molly has when he does his auto-tune singing, that's really good.
Who is the most likely to get arrested?
You got the edgy man and you got the minority. They're both very different camps.
I actually think Juicy's the most likely.
Juicy's a very safe person day to day.
Guarantee it, but I think you would be the one who would be most likely to be like
I would
us.
wager that I've had more police interaction than anyone else.
That's true.
By a lot.
Yeah.
So I'd probably put myself at 5. I've had the cops call me over 20 times easily.
I'd say Eddie purely based off the fact that like road rage.
I don't have any road rage.
Nah, Eddie doesn't road rage.
I'd put me or you as 4 actually.
You reckon?
Yeah, because we've had the most.
I'll put myself as 4 because I have hectic road rage. Go to 5, big boy.
Yeah, I'll go to 5.
I feel like you'd get arrested because of like something to do with firearms.
What? No. He would be the least likely to get arrested for something. You'd be the most likely to get arrested for firearms. Have you seen your trigger discipline?
I don't have firearms where I come from. 0 firearms. If I ever get arrested, it's because of drunk violence. I'm gonna say that right now.
I'd put myself higher than Eddie then. I've definitely done some dumb shit drunk.
I've only gotten pulled over for speeding
We
tickets.
have been together. Remember that one time?
Yeah. I was a bad boy before I did you too.
Yes, you were.
I'd put myself at 4 at least.
I don't know. I feel like most of mine weren't wrong place, wrong time. I feel like it was just being a Yeah, it would be like.
We used to live at a place called what? The Trap House?
Yes. Yeah, the trap.
Number 1, narrator. Number 2, Eddie. Number 3, Josh. Number 4, Mully. Number 5, Juicy.
They're so close!
That's exactly how we had it.
think you know us. You're so close.
What's another funny one that we could come up with?
Bonus question?
Yeah, bonus question from us.
Huh.
All right, how about this? Who's most likely to survive a zombie apocalypse?
Oh, that's a good one.
All right, I'll put it between Narrator and Juicy simply because of his armory.
He owns like 1 gun.
I actually
But you know how he is with axes and stuff like that?
I own 4 guns.
I got the supplies. You got the survival training.
You would be my AG.
Doesn't matter how many guns you got if you miss with them all the
Yeah,
time.
you'd be my assistant gunner.
Yeah.
I think I would also argue for myself, being up there somewhere, considering my agility and physical ability.
Okay, but what happens?
That's one of the.
That's the most autistic thing you've ever said. All right, it's between the Americans because we're all unarmed.
I was about to say those two are kind of.
Yeah.
You know.
My entire plan is to hide in the attic. That's it. I've thought about this.
They can't get to an attic.
No.
Why has nobody ever done that?
Now here's the thing, Juicy. I'm pretty sure you have one of these, right? I don't know about Eddie. Do you actually have, right now in this moment, a zombie evacuation plan at your house?
What the?
How many MREs do you have in your house?
0, I don't need them.
How many routes outside of your home have you produced?
You know, maybe we should just let him get 5 and just leave.
Yeah, it's keep listing it, dude. Have 5.
No, Narrator, you should be at 1. You know why? Because you'd die if you didn't have 6 Uber Eats a day, bro.
We have to put him at number 1 now.
Why?
Because of what Mully just said. If the zombie apocalypse came, he ain't gonna do that because it might give him GERD.
You would die straight away.
I could.
See,
You would die. I could.
you wouldn't last 3 days.
1 week no vape. I should be at 1.
1 week no vape. For God forbid, Narrator has to survive on onions until the next horde passes.
Or canned food that has a lot of condiments.
We're just going off of weapons and food here. What about living quarters? You've got a fortress. Juicy's most likely to have a bunker.
I've already priced a bunker.
What they're saying is we are just fat idiots who don't know how to use guns and love to eat.
I'm not offended. Are you?
I'm not offended.
Okay.
If you're in a zombie apocalypse, your argument for being number 5. Go.
Consider, boys, the Batman. He doesn't have any special powers, but he is a deep thinker. He plans for things. I am a thinker.
I'm pretty sure Batman's just really autistic and doesn't have parents.
Hang on, wait,
That's it.
let me finish. I am similar to the Batman. I think things through. I've thought about this. I have a plan.
Did you just say you were f***ing Batman?
Consider my home automation and camera system. I know where they're coming from.
Juicy, go.
Go ahead, Juicy.
Well,
Number 5, why?
basically, it's pretty straightforward. Living in Florida is already like living in the zombie apocalypse. It's not much would change. My life would be very minimally impacted by it,
Actually, it's very true.
and I don't think I would have to make many changes to my day-to-day life.
I think you're 5.
I think if you live in Florida, you're automatically on a
think
number
you're
5.
5, man.
I think that's a good point.
You took me to Ebor. I actually thought you were joking about the place. It's a zombie apocalypse.
It's real. Yeah.
One dude bit me. I think I became like them.
You're weird for about a week.
There to go.
All the military training that I've had as far as being able to not just handling weapon systems, whether it be guns or actual just normal weapons, hand-to-hand combat experience with martial arts, as well as survivability as far as like I love going camping.
Get to the point.
Oh, man, it'll be your turn in a minute.
We don't need the two most offended people getting offended by each other. Just finish your story. What if a zombie comes at you with a hot sauce bottle though? What are you gonna do?
So I can still stock up on.
I'm joking. Get on number 5 then. Go on. I think you'd be up there because you.
Molly,
can
why would
accurately
you be
shoot.
number 5?
I wouldn't. I would say I lack physical ability. That's something you have. I lack brains. That's something you have. I have no weapons training. That's something you guys have. I'm
But you might be really good with knives, considering how long you've been a chef.
You have something that you're forgetting that you have that none of us have. 3 fierce attack hounds.
True.
You're 3 hunting dogs.
If a zombie apocalypse happened, Milky would die first.
Go to number 5, brother. You got the 3 attack hounds. You don't even have to do the fighting. And you can cook your food the most.
Milky can't even pick up a chew toy, bro.
There's one problem that you skated by without getting brought up that I think is a critical failure in your survival point.
What is it?
Ready? You eat like 6 meals a day. And when you don't,
our rations would be gone.
Wait, when you don't have 6 meals a day, you're
If I don't meet my macros every fucking day, I'm
Just because we don't have physical skills now doesn't mean we can't gain them.
I'm just now realizing you are literally the physical embodiment of the Flash.
Okay, can we
You
just
really
end this video?
fast and you eat a ton.
Can we end this video now?
Okay, look. Together we're a superhero group.
Narrative's bringing in DC characters.
Separately, we're all Thanks for watching. And I hope that answered all your questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to the boys.store.
Do the thing.
Go to Gamer Sups. Maybe go and check out some other things while you're at it and join the members. Okay, bye.